Is this the Tokyo Battle 23 Sneaker Channel? Tokyo Battle 23 Sneaker Channel desu ka? Every single day I bring you content. 毎日アップするので毎日見てください. And I do want you to check in every single day. Usually I start off my videos with this is the Tokyo Battle 23 Sneaker Channel comment. Tokyo Battle 23 Sneaker Channel です。いつも毎日その一番最初のところに言うんですよね。But for today, I'm not saying that. I'm asking it as a question. Is this the Tokyo Battle 23 Sneaker Channel? 今日は質問のように Tokyo Battle 23 Sneaker Channel ですかですので理由があります. And there's a reason that I'm doing that, and it's because it might be time for me to rebrand this channel, Tokyo Butter 23 Sneaker Channel. Maybe I should change that name, Tokyo Butter 23. Does it represent the channel? Is it kind of time for me to change it? Has the channel grown in such a way that it actually needs a rebrand? もしかしてその Tokyo Butter 23 Sneaker Channel という名前はもうちょっと古すぎるっぽい。違うね。意味がないかな。意味が違うチャンネルというチャンネルの意味、チャンネルのやり方、チャンネルのコンテンツとそのチャンネルの名誉は違うかもしれない。なんか合わないかもしれないので、違うチャンネル名を作るかなと思っているので、Tokyo Butter 23 Sneaker Channel ですかって言ったんです。And that's why at the start of this channel I started off with that, is this Tokyo Butter 23 Sneaker Channel? Because today it's all about asking the question is, should we rebrand the channel? So as I said in the introduction, I'm really thinking seriously about rebranding this channel. It's a good question to ask of myself because the channel has been going for 6 months now, and for the last 6 months I've dropped daily content about sneakers and sneaker releases and upcoming sneaker releases, some unboxings in there as well, getting out in the world as well, checking out things around my local neighborhood, doing playlists, the Tuesday Top 10. I've already done 2 and I'm in the middle of the 3rd playlist for the Tuesday Top 10. So there are things that have been happening in the last 6 months, and when I made this channel originally and I started it off, Tokyo Butter 23 meant something. Each one of those 3 words, Tokyo Butter 23, if I count that as one word, they meant something. There were reasons why I chose that, but the channel's grown in such a way that I'm not entirely sure that they are the right names. It is the right name for the channel, so I'm thinking about rebranding the channel, and I'd love your input on that. Now, to do that, let's talk about cards. Let me chuck up a card here. I'll do the what's it called? The Air Jordan Bread 4s unboxing, because that was a great moment for my channel. I unboxed those Bread 4s, my first ever pair of Jordan sneakers, and it was great for me to be able to unbox that with you guys out there. So that's a card, that little strip that goes up there. I have control over where they go in a video, and I choose when they pop up, and according to YouTube, putting cards in your video means people are more likely to stay on YouTube and stay watching your content. Who knew? But anyway, cards can go up there, and usually when people put cards up there like that, as I did just now for the Bread 4 unboxing, usually the cards are in the form of a link to another video. However, there are other kinds of cards you can put up there, and I want to show you another kind of card. But before I do that, I want to tell you what it is and what it does. Now, the kind of card I'm going to show you is a survey card, and the important thing about it is it simply asks a question and that you, the viewer, can answer the question. But where it differs from most cards is it doesn't take you away from this video. Okay, usually when you click a card, it will take you away to another video, like I showed you with that Bread 4 unboxing. If you click that, it would take you away and off you'd go and watch that Bread 4 unboxing video. But with these survey cards, which I haven't put up yet, I'll put it up in a second. I'm waiting because they only stay up there for about 10 seconds. So I can't put it up until I'm done explaining to you guys why I'm putting it up there. So with these survey, they're called poll cards. So with these poll cards, what you do is you click on it and it will drop down the question in your right side of the screen, and you can click on the answer, and it does not take you away from the content. Okay, it's a in-content survey, so you don't go to another site and you don't go to another place on YouTube to answer the survey question. It just drops it down somewhere about here for you to answer that survey question. So as a practice, let's practice with the first one. I'm going to put up the poll card up the top here. Please try clicking on it and answering the question there. Now, it's a very simple question. The card should already be up there right now, but I want to talk for a little bit to give you guys enough time to test this theory out. to click on the question. The question is very simple, is are you still watching? Now, of course, if somebody clicks no just for fun, I know that they are actually still watching, because you can't click no if you're not actually watching. So theoretically, the answer to the question, are you still watching? Anyone who clicks yes, of course they are watching. Anyone who clicks no is actually watching. So by default, all the no's are actually yeses. But anyway, the point of all of this was to show you how a card works, a poll card works, to explain how it doesn't take you away from the content, and to tell you guys that I would like your input in the next poll card that I'm going to put up, which will be possible names for the future of this channel. I want to rebrand the channel for specific reasons, and at the end of this video I'll put up another poll card which will ask the question, which of these do you prefer? And there'll be 3 or 4 options for the future of this channel and the future branding of this channel. But before I do that, I want to explain why I'm thinking about rebranding the channel. And to understand that, let's talk about the history of the Tokyo Butter and 23 branding. So we'll start with the 23 and work our way forward. The 23 part of it was just simply, it was roundabout at the end of 2018, LeBron had just moved from, where did he move from? Gads, I've already forgotten where he moved from. He definitely moved to the Lakers. Was it where was it? That's awful. Was it Cleveland? Oh my goodness, you guys are going to kill me in the comments down below, but I'm not editing this out. And it will come back to me. I'll just be sort of like, woo, there it is. I think it was Cleveland. But anyway, LeBron had just moved to the Lakers and picked up his new number, which was 23. But of course, Michael Jordan wore 23. So I thought putting the 23 in the title would maybe act as a sort of bridge between the current basketball and sneaker generation and then the previous basketball and sneaker generation. But I'm not so sure that I want to keep that 23 in there anymore. I don't know. I don't really follow basketball that well, as evidenced by the fact that I don't know I don't remember which team LeBron moved to the Lakers from. So it's kind of not unfair. It's not untrue. It's inauthentic of me to put a 23 in the title when I don't actually have that much connection to the basketball community. So I'm thinking maybe let's get rid of that 23 there. And we could just be left with Tokyo Butter. But let's talk about butter. There's 2 reasons why the butter's in there. Gosh, it's hard. The way to explain this is hard, but I'm 43 years old. I know I'm much older, but I'm actually only 43 years old. I don't know if you guys are younger out there and thinking, geez, 43 is old. But I'm only 43 years old, even though I'm practically white up top, but the grey wolf. I'm only 43 years old, and but anyway, at high school, one of my nicknames was Butterman. So when I was in my teens, so you're talking 30 odd years ago, 25, 30 years ago, one of my nicknames in high school was Butterman. It was to do with a commercial, and I'm really hoping Pint of Stuff are watching this. I don't know if they'll have watched. It's hard for people to watch all of my videos every day because there's so many of them. But I hope Pint of Stuff are watching this, because they'll maybe appreciate this, and maybe even not just Hype 2 being from the UK, because there was a commercial in the UK for a brand of butter called Lurpak, and there was a woman called, oh goodness, now I had it before but it's gone now, Felicity Kendall, but there's a woman who was very famous in the UK, and she did the narration for that, and the character in that butter, the Lurpak butter commercial, was a little molded butter man. And she scolds him, Penelope Keith. Anyway, the narrator scolds him, says, "Listen, Butterman," and then he says his real name, which is my actual real name, and so I got called Butterman for a lot at university. And then 2 or 3 years ago, when I started contributing to a channel called the Butter Movement, which was based out of Shoe Butter, the Instagram account for the guy called Shoe Butter. Definitely check that out. It made sense to me to put butter in the title. It was my nickname in high school, the Butter Movement. I definitely wanted to help those guys check in with my content, because the Butter Movement channel had been taken apart, had failed, had been discontinued for whatever reasons, and Shoe Butter is actually my cousin, so there was enough reasons for me to put butter in the title there. But I don't know, the Butter Movement doesn't seem to to be, you know, the juggernaut that it once was. I'm 43, nobody calls me Butterman anymore. I don't know, like the butter in the title, I don't know if that needs to be there as well. So I'm seriously thinking about dropping butter from the title too. So so then we're down to just Tokyo. And I am here in Tokyo, but I do want to preserve the Tokyo part of it for sure. I am here in Tokyo, and I have no plans to be anywhere else for any time real soon. So the Tokyo part of it is a major part of it, and I do brand my videos, and you heard me at the start of this video talking in both English and Japanese, so the whole Tokyo Japan element of the channel is very important. So I'm not really interested in losing the Tokyo part of the title, but the butter maybe, and the 23 for sure. So that's where we get to this card that I'm going to put up here in a couple of seconds with choices. I'm thinking it could just simply be Tokyo Butter Sneaker Channel, you know, Tokyo Butter, that's it. Or maybe it could be Tokyo Sneakers. Maybe that would be a good title for it, Tokyo Sneakers. Finished, you know, that might be it. Or I was thinking maybe Tokyo Sneakers Talk, because that's what I do, is I talk about sneakers, and sometimes I get in trouble on Instagram or Twitter or even here on YouTube where people are expecting to see a video about a shoe when they view that video. Now, people sometimes view my videos after the drop date, even though I make them before the drop date. And usually my videos are about upcoming sneaker releases, and we talk about those sneakers, and I bring you like details about those sneakers, rarely, if ever, in hand, because, you know, it cost me a fortune to get unsold, like not yet on sale sneakers in hand before the sale date. There's no way I could afford to do that. But anyway, you know, I put up a video, say the blazer, the Sakai blazer is a beautiful shoe that's dropping real soon, and people watch that and they're like, oh, okay, that's interesting, that sneaker's dropping real soon. But then if somebody watches that video after it's dropped, and they're expecting to see somebody holding a pair of the Sakai blazers, and they get a bit pissed at me for it not being the sneaker video that they were expecting, even though I didn't sell it or try to say it's on feet or in hand or anything. So I wonder if maybe putting in the title like Tokyo Sneaker Talk, because mostly what I do is talk, and that might actually represent what the channel is more than Tokyo Butter 23 does. So with that in mind, I'm going to pop up a card here with those options that I think, you know, I'd like people's input about what they want to do, what they think I should do to rebrand the channel. And one of them actually should be Tokyo Butter 23, if people think I shouldn't change the name of the channel. But also, just clicking on one of those options there will not tell me a reason why you've clicked on that. So do hit me up with a comment down below telling me why you think I should rebrand the channel, should not rebrand the channel, which way I should go when I do rebrand the channel, those kind of things. It would help me make a good decision in collaboration with my community out there, rather than me just katteni. The Japanese word is katteni, katteni kimeru, is to decide without consultation, just by yourself. I don't want to do that. I would like this to be a dialogue, and then sometime maybe towards the end of this month or the start of next month, I'll think about rebranding the channel. But one last thing I would really appreciate some input on, if you know about Instagram and Twitter especially, but any other social media like Reddit and things like that, will I be able to change my tag name on those? So on Instagram I am Tokyo Butter 23, but can I simply change that to the new channel branding and everything's fine? Or is there no way to change it to the new branding and I'd have to either reopen a new account or stick with Tokyo Butter 23? And the same on Twitter. If I want to change my Tokyo Butter 23 Twitter to something new, can I just change it by editing my profile, or do I need to just get a whole new account, which I don't really want to do because I have followers and I have hooked up with people on both Twitter and Instagram. So please do let me know if you know about what would happen to my social media and my social network services sort of tags in that department. I do know I can rebrand the channel on YouTube, but I don't know about elsewhere. Okay, that took a bit longer than I had planned, but it's important to me. It's important that we rebrand this channel in a way that's done together and done with knowledge and people understanding the purpose behind it. I'll probably put this video as an automatic, what did I call it? Upload default uploads. Upload defaults. I'll probably put that in the next few videos, so it automatically uploads with a link to this video down the bottom in the description, so that people can actually understand the purpose and the reason why the channel has been rebranded, because not everybody will watch this video. Okay, that's enough from me. Tomorrow I'll be checking in with the Yeezy 700 V2 Vantas, which are dropping real soon, and as I said, that's going to be a preview of that upcoming sneaker release. So if you're interested in the sneakers and want to check that out, please make sure you have a look. For now, it's time for me to sign off and say thanks for checking in. Please do subscribe to the channel, and all I have to do now is point my finger at you and say I will see you tomorrow.